Welcome back everybody, I'm Lars and this is KSP Real Solar System. So we are going to fire up a third generation of the Ordeal system and yeah, as you can see I've changed the launch stack. The other one was just way too expensive. So okay, let's try this thing. Should be able to launch. I hope it has enough delta V. We have to kind of try to balance this. We might add another set of boosters. Maybe we'll just add 2 more of these stacks and make like a delta 4 style launch system for this and add some more oomph to this thing. We'll have to see. This is an interesting test though, as should be able to do most of the things we needed to do. And it doesn't cost nearly as much as the old one. The old one ended up costing almost $500,000 because of the big boosters on the side for some reason. Like one of those big solid rocket boosters were actually more expensive than like all the other things. I should probably have added stage recovery to this this save just so we can save some money. Maybe I'll do that in between this launch and the next one, just because then we could like recover this part and maybe even recover the second stage. That would be pretty awesome, really. Okay, so let's just make sure that this thing is stable enough to get through the worst part of the atmosphere. I think they call it maximum Q or something, which is basically the point where the speed and the atmosphere combine basically to the highest amount of dynamic pressure. So you have this thing here. Of course everything is nominal, we don't have any bad stuff, but we are at Mach 2, Mach? Yeah, whatever. 2.5, which is not that bad. You can see, yeah, this punched through very nicely. I'm a bit afraid of this thing not being strong enough though. I might want to just start throttling down and try to make sure that our apoaps, we are just basically want to make sure that we are at a higher point in the atmosphere when we fire this thing, so it'll have an easier job of like doing everything. Okay, yeah, so we are burning out now and we are going to separate and boost. Yeah, okay, so now it has all the oomph in the world. Okay, so that is great. Let's aim for a 200 kilometer apoaps. We'll just burn flat for a second. And yeah, this thing should probably do just fine. I'm not sure this is enough to get us into orbit though. So we still have a lot of work to do on our thing here, but the last stage thing here should be able to give us the final push. Yeah, this isn't going to do it. This thing is just not strong enough. This like last stack here is pretty heavy, so I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, it's not gonna happen at all, really. This is just not good. These numbers are not good. We will just do an abort here, and oxygen is running out. Okay, fine, whatever. I still think we have a ton. Yeah, 3 days. The ablative shield is doing fine. The G-forces though are not good. Let's toggle descent mode, which decreases the G-forces a tiny bit. Uh-oh, no, don't do that. Okay, try to roll a bit. Maybe we can find some point where it's not that bad. Just keep rolling. Okay, so it is decreasing again, which is good. Just going to keep rolling. Not that much. Okay, so the roll was to basically designed to hopefully sort of like dip or flatten out a bit and then Stabilize back. Okay, so let's just go straight. Okay, so we should be fine here now. And yeah, we'll have to do some redesign, I think. And firing up the Ordeal 4 system, the generation 4 of this system, which is much more powerful. It's kind of inspired by the Delta 4, which is a very good system. We now have the... holy crap. We now have the chutes on this. We have the stage recovery system. We also have chutes on these guys, which I hope will survive this, even. Okay, so we are reaching the max soon, I think. It's kind of shaky. That's fine. We should be out of the thickest part of the atmosphere without any trouble, I think. Oh, come on, don't start overheating on me. No, okay, temperature is decreasing again. No. Okay, so that's not very good, but okay, yeah, we have a ton of thrust in this thing. Wow, it's actually much more efficient than I thought, and I didn't actually do the gravity turn when I should have. Okay, so we did get into an orbit. It's not a perfect one, but I guess it's fine. It's a bit wonky. We're not getting to the moon now with this orbit, I think. Well, maybe. Let's get McJeb to plan the maneuver just to see. Well, we can do that ourselves, can we? Yeah, we can do that ourselves. Let's just see how much we would need for slingshot. I think we have enough of all the things, really. Just get... So we want to aim for the ascending node. That's the thing. Oh, yeah, we are going to get a slingshot around the moon. It's going to cost us 3,000. We have enough to do that and make sure we actually get back down, I think. Let's try to... I'm saying that we just go for this, right? I don't think there's any reason not to. Okay, so we could get it there like that, but let's try spend as little as possible and still get there and maybe get damn close one. Why did that happen? Oh, holy crap. It's just bouncing off there whenever I get close. No. Because I think increasing it is just much faster. Okay. Then we decrease this one a tiny bit and we are going to get... It's not a totally a free return, but it's close enough, I think. And its estimated burn is 4 seconds. And okay, I guess we'll just try doing this burn. Hopefully we won't lose any guys here, but like a moon slingshot would be a nice thing to do. Let's start doing this. We're going to burn early because the second stage here is going to... It's going to take a while for it to actually burn into the correct orbit here. Okay, so that's it. That's this stage. We are now down to our service module thingy. We will try getting into orbit if we are confident that we can actually do it, but I'm not too sure that it's going to be possible, really. And I should have brought an antenna. Damn it. We might not get all the signs we want here. Okay, so the stage is destroyed because it... Okay, burned up in the atmosphere. Okay, yeah, so the stage recovery thing isn't going to do much for us. That's... we're spending too much money. That's the thing, but it's kind of hard getting 3 guys out there without spending money. And we are going to need a separate lander. I might go for it like a double shot. We send one unmanned lander over there, dock to it, and then transfer the guys. Oh, we'll see how we'll do it. Let me just finish this burn and we'll see where we actually are. We are 15 minutes out from crossing into Moon's SOY and getting close. Yeah, okay, so we are now here and we're going around that way. Huh, really? Okay, let's just check how expensive would it be to, like, in 10-ish minutes or so. Okay, 17 minutes to flip around. Okay, yeah, this would be quite expensive, I think. Okay, I'm going to let MechJeb calculate this for me, because it's usually a bit better at it, really. Okay, so we see, I want to change the inclination to 0 degrees, which is just here, and we will do it in, let's say, 60 seconds, right? Because we'll create the node and cost 300, and then we will do our circularization burn at the apoapse, and that would cost, no, periapse, of course. That would cost another 700. And we'll have we'll only have 700 or so left at that point. That wouldn't be good, is the point. It would not be good at all to do this. Okay, let's then make sure that, like, could we burn back out at any reasonable rate? How much would, of course not there, but like around here, how much would this cost? This isn't a perfect burn, of course. We'd have to do some more adjustment, but that's another 300. I don't think I want to do this. It's going to be just way too expensive. Yeah, that would be bad. Yeah, this would be very bad. That's a weird slingshot thing. Yeah, I don't want to do any of this. What we could do, perhaps, is... well, what would happen if we did the inclination change? Where would our orbit go at that point? Yeah, out of everywhere, really. So, because we have too much speed that way, so we would have to slow down, and then at that point we might as well go into orbit. I don't think going into orbit is that important right now. We have a decent enough escape method here. We're not going to get the crew report from the low thing here. We'll have to override it because this is just worth so much more. Okay, could you go into like outside the pod, please? Do an EVA report. Yes, and that's good. I don't know if getting into an orbit with people would actually net us any like contracts and stuff. I will have to do some more contract grinding. But at this point I think we'll just in orbiter 1. Oh yeah, you're way out there, that's true. And pretty much just dead. So these guys are out here. We could have gone in for the low science, but I don't want to take any risks with this thing. So sorry guys, you will be the first Kerbals that will actually see the backside of the moon, the ass of the moon as it were. So you're there, and there you are. But that is all that you are going to be able to do. I'm very sorry guys, but safety first and so on. It's just safety first. You got to see the Kerbin rise, that's good for you, and it's time to go home. I hope this thing will even be able to survive one of these re-entries. Okay, so we want to change our inclination, I think. That would be quite expensive, but I think it'll be worth it. Oh no, is that like... Oh right, we are warping. Right. Change Nation, yeah, just create the node. Because going in, like in a polar thing here is, it's hard to say where we will end up. No, it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter. Let's just do this thing. We will go in like so and just say, hey, we want to go periapps. It's a bit low. We want periapps, we just want it to be low. Okay, let's start there. It's 100 meters a second in 1 day or so. And when we get closer, we'll do a fine adjustment, like a small adjustment at that point. Hopefully we won't just burn up in the atmosphere on the way back, because we don't have enough to do like a proper orbit. There's just no chance. Yeah, we're hitting the atmosphere. I'm not happy with how close this is. And we're going to have some horrific re-entry effects, of course, and like the G-forces this time is going to be bad. Let's just say they're going to be bad. I think I might have gone in a bit steep, actually. I don't know. And this thing is kind of scary. Okay, so we're hitting the atmosphere. I think we're hitting it a bit hard. I will enable the descent mode soon if we get into a situation where the G-force is building up too quickly. Let's turn this off. Just let it slide around. We have a ton of velocity to burn off, and I think we're going down into the atmosphere way too quickly. That's bad. Toggle descent mode. Try to like jump around a bit. I think just try to move like this. We want to even out the effects a bit. G-forces are building up. Okay, now they're actually going back down. Okay, so we might have done this perfectly. The descent mode thing seems to work pretty nicely. The ablative shield is holding up. We are at... yeah, so we are looking good. We're actually skipping back out. That is bad. That is very bad. Okay, I think it's because of the descent mode thing that we kind of got too much lift. It saved the crew, but it means that we will do a double dip, which is quite bad. Okay, just time warp for a bit here. The ablative shield is holding up, but the fact that we will actually get back out, almost out of the atmosphere, and then back in is a tiny bit scary. So we're close to orbital speed still, and we're coming in flat, so this should be fine. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. We'll land in the middle of the forest area, the jungle area here, which I guess is okay. Please stay retrograde, dude. Just do like this and turn off the RCS. No. Okay, turn down the warp and do like this. You should be able to hold position. No. So like there's no yeah, there's just no reaction wheels in this thing. You can deactivate the scrubber, I guess. It doesn't matter, we have enough electric charge for like everything and anything. We're starting to descend. We're descending quite slowly, which I guess is a good thing. The fact that we skipped back out is a tiny bit surprising, but I guess it's not too bad, right? Okay, let's try to... not EVA, no. this IVA here to see what these guys see. Oh, they don't see anything. Oh wait, those guys do. Okay, let's see. No, I want to see what you see. Do you have a G-force meter? It would be nice if you have a G-force meter. And you only see that stuff. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I think it's more important to see the actual G-force meter. I don't think we need to enable descent mode this time because we're coming in a lot slower. Well, we might have to. Yeah, we do have to turn this off. As you can see here, it's just going in a bit sideways, which hopefully is a good thing. This thing isn't overheating. That's good. Okay, so I think it's better to do it sideways like this, so you don't like push back up. I kind of wanted to slow the descent on the last one, so it's not bad that it happened, but it's not an optimal situation. Okay, let's just burst through here. And I think this landing is, at this point, it's safe. We're going to land pretty quickly here. Should we aim for this, maybe? Maybe we can hit it. Were you down here? Okay, now that's way too far away, I think. It's actually drifting quite a bit. Let's just turn off the descent mode. Oh, well, we might as well keep it. Oh, I actually want to try to go down, like, in a reasonable fashion. Okay, 25 kilometers up, and we will do this and release the chute, which should stabilize us. And at this point, it's just all about just coasting back down to the ground, which we know how to do. We have done this before. And as we're just going back down to the ground, I think it's time for Jan Long to actually stretch his legs for a little while. Let's see, can we get an EVA report here? No, we've done that before. But we will get one from the ground, and hopefully he'll be able to jump back up. Let's get the surface sample. It's not worth much. And this is something we have done before. Too bad this is the grasslands. It would be cool to like end up in desert or something, but it's fine. We'll recover these guys, and I think that's it for today. We actually, though we had one kind of sketchy mission, we ended up this time with a very successful mission. We have been around the moon. We did not go into an orbit. We just did not have the Delta V budget for it. We could maybe have done it, but better safe than sorry at this point. And our budget is more or less depleted. We have enough for 2 more of these launches, and that's it. So I guess I will have to grind some contracts, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.